EuroFabulaLoci is a program that comes at the right moment, just before it is too late, to collect oral tales, oral stories, oral legends, and to find them written somewhere or filmed somewhere. And it is the possibility to gather all these materials and to see that the regional Ligurian tale can have a very close correspondence in another part of Europe with another tale, but which is quite similar. And the program gives the possibility for every child of Europe to have the sense of a European community as regards the tales and a certain common source for everyone to share.
La differenza tra fiaba, favola e leggenda è sottile ma importantissima. La favola è un racconto di animali nei quali vengono rappresentati i vizi e le virtù degli uomini. La fiaba invece è un racconto più ampio dove molte volte i protagonisti sono umani e dove è possibile l'intervento magico. La leggenda invece è ancora qualcosa di diverso, rientra sempre nel discorso della fabula, è ampio, ma tratta in modo narrativo, in modo immaginifico, elementi che traggono qualche ragione dalla storia.
I agree with this because I think there is no real deep difference between the different definitions of the fairy tales in Liguria and in southern France, because I think it has got the same source, Latin and Greek, in the antiquity.
In our Polish tradition, the fairy tale and tales are the same sources, Latino, Greek sources. And we have the fairy tales and tales by Aesop, by La Fontaine, by our fantastic translation by Ignacy Krasicki from 18th century.
And today is possible, is the fight of the only young people is not against the dragon in the reality, but another problem, same a dragon is in the life of all person. In the Pochetin is a Ligurian folk tale in a teeny boy against the wolf, is against the man, the power of gli uomini potenti che si incontrano nella vita.
The powerful man.
The powerful man. La storia di Balilla invece è una leggenda che trae spunto da un fatto storico, reale, realmente accaduto, ma che trova nella definizione dell'infanzia del protagonista infantile una sua componente leggendaria. È certo che fosse il 1746, è certo che fossimo nei primi giorni di dicembre, è certo che il popolo genovese con una rivolta riuscisse a scacciare le truppe austro-piemontesi dalla città. Che cosa diventa invece? Questa è la storia. Qual è la leggenda? Che questa rivolta, questa possibilità di scacciare il nemico sia stata data grazie a un giovane ragazzo. Forse qualcuno l'ha individuato in Giovanni Battista Prasso, sicuramente per tutti nel nome di popolo era Balilla, e quando gli adulti erano immobili e non riuscivano a reagire, lui per primo, un ragazzino, forse 10 anni, prende un sasso e dice una frase storica che è "che linse", chi inizia, e lancia una pietra. Da lì la rivolta, la rivoluzione che fa scacciare le truppe degli invasori.
I think in the legends today we can find both local and universal matter, in the sense that the local, what is local, can explain the world. And in that sense, it joins what we heard about the destiny of everyone. The traces can be linked to archaeology. It can be linked to toponymy, that is to say, the places' names. It can be linked to the fear of the danger, the fear of the wilderness, the wolf, the character of the wolf, the character of the bear. This is older. We can learn about the character of people, of a community. These people are still and have always been avaricious or crazy or stupid, something like this, and the nicknames that go with them.
Bonjour, monsieur du Corbeau. Que vous êtes joli, que vous me semblez beau. Sans mentir, si votre ramage se rapporte à votre plumage, vous êtes le phénix des hôtes de ces bois. À ces mots, le corbeau ne se sent pas de joie. Et pour montrer sa belle voix, il ouvre un large bec, laisse tomber sa proie. Le renard s'en saisit et dit « Mon bon monsieur, apprenez que tout flatteur... »
We can learn a lot about the ancient, old ways of living in the countryside. It is a mind to see in the fairy tales how life went on in the countryside, because most of the tales take place in the countryside. We can find in many tales historic characters and saints and the devil. Of course, the devil represents the evil, what is the danger, temptation. And it is shaped by a monster, it is shaped by an animal.
Et je sais que de moi, tu m'es dit l'an passé. Comment l'aurais-je fait si je n'étais pas né ? Reprit l'agneau. Je tette encore ma mère.
Si ce n'est toi, c'est donc ton frère.
Je n'en ai point.
C'est donc quelqu'un des tiens. Car vous ne m'épargnez guère. Vous, vos bergers et vos chiens. On me l'a dit, il faut que je me venge.
Là-dessus, au fond des forêts, le loup l'emporte et puis le mange.
But I think that the characteristic of the main trace of these fairy tales in southern France is the fact that it is at the source oral. It is oral. There were written influences, but they are quite old. And the language at the beginning of these tales was not French, because at that time France was not in southern France as today. And the Occitan language gives a certain color, a certain dimension, a certain vision of the word linked on good sense, linked on comic devices, linked on mischievous way of to see life in general. That is very important to give the tale a certain dimension, both local and universal. In the fables, it is always ended with a moralistic sentence, and the animals are here to represent a point of view, either stupidity, either intelligence.
Lui priant de lui prêter quelques grains pour subsister jusqu'à la saison nouvelle. « Je vous paierai, lui dit-elle. Avant loup, foi d'animal, intérêt est principal. La fourmi n'est pas prêteuse. C'est là son moindre défaut.
Que faisiez-vous au temps chaud?
Dit-elle à cette emprunteuse. Nuit et jour, à tout venant, je chantais. Ne vous déplaise.
Vous chantiez? J'en suis fort aise. Eh bien, dansez maintenant.
This is a very good device to simplify a difficulty in life, a difficult position, and to give a way to succeed after.
W naszej tradycji jest podobnie, że mamy ogromną ilość baśni i bajek, które są wspólne dla całej Europy i mamy nasze poszczególne bajki czy legendy, które są ściśle związane z regionem lub miastem.
Hejże! Jest tu kto?
Poczekaj, gniady, jakiś pan z zamku. Zawisza? Czym służyć można waszej wspaniałości?
Konia do porządzenia zostawić chciałem.
Władysławie dzieło obwieszcza, na odzyskanie ziem zagrabionych przez zakon krzyżacki wyrusza. I lament całego tłumu. Ojej! Tylko nie to! Tylko nie to! Wojna z krzyżakami!
Wojna z krzyżakami! Janko, a ty gdzie? Tam wolno przecież tylko rycerzom.
Zawisza mnie potrzebuje.
Bogu rodzica, dziewica, błogosławienna Maryja. Słychać odgłos mieczy, krzyki.
I mamy nasze poszczególne bajki czy legendy, które są ściśle związane z regionem lub miastem. I najczęściej te legendy, bo to są najczęściej legendy, są częścią historii, częścią tradycji związanej z, no, najczęściej z miastami lub regionami. Również w tych legendach przeważają takie elementy, że sprytem można zwyciężyć silniejszego, że ten, kto jest bardziej inteligentny, może być lepszy niż ten, który jest silniejszy. I to zawierają mądrości, które dotyczą no, ogólnie kondycji ludzkiej. No, na przykład legenda o smoku wawelskim, tak? Legenda o smoku wawelskim mówi nam o konkretnym miejscu pod Zamkiem Królewskim na Wawelu, które jest miejscem prawdopodobnym, że kiedyś tam, bardzo dawno temu, również były ludzkie siedziby i był jakiś książę, czy był jakiś władca tego miejsca, ale też dawno temu, już w czasach prehistorycznych, prawdopodobnie żył jakiś stwór, który był podobny, czy też uosabiał zło, które było smokiem, zagrażający ludziom. Więc akcja zabicia smoka była też, nie dotyczyła rycerstwa, czyli jakiejś tej klasy uprzywilejowanej, tylko akurat udało się pokonać smoka sprytem i ten sprytny chłopiec był tylko i wyłącznie szewcem, nie był z żadnej uprzywilejowanej klasy społecznej, tylko był zwykłym rzemieślnikiem. No, morał z tego wynika taki, że właśnie jeżeli się ma tylko dobry pomysł, można zwyciężyć zło.
Long time ago, there was a dragon living under the castle of Wawel in Krakow.
He terrorized the local farmers, eating livestock and damaging crops, and kidnapping young girls.
I, the King of Krakow, invite the best knights to kill the dragon. I, the King of Krakow, offer attractive double award to the hero who will kill the dragon. He will get my daughter's hand in marriage and the throne.
Unfortunately, none of the knights were up to the task, and the dragon was invincible as he was better of them.
But one day, a young shoemaker, a prince named Dratevka, came up with a cunning plan to defeat the dragon.
I will get the carcass of a sheep and fill it with sulfur. This I will place it in front of the entrance to the dragon's cave.
The dragon quickly came out and devoured the sheep.
The flammable sulfur ignited and sent the dragon into a painful spasm.
It culminated with the dragon drinking the water extensively from the nearby Wisła river.
So full of water, the dragon exploded. The shoemaker apprentice married the princess and became himself the King of Krakow.
What is important in the fable is to see both the local story, which can be found again in another part of the world, in another territory, and with the same aim, with the same explanation, philosophy, finally, and to end with some unicity of the world. And this can be very important for children when they are growing up. The system, it is more academic, it is more divided, and it is written in the programs in primary school and secondary school, especially when the children are between 9 and 11. So if they study a fable, a story, a tale, they will work different ways on it. The French teacher will work on it. The art teacher will make the children, the pupils, work on it. They will make some theaters, scenes, and finally they will have a different approach of the text: oral, artistic, written, literary, and in the end they will have worked on it for a few weeks, and they will have seen many different parts of the tale.
In the Ligurian tales is a different. In the official legend is a saint. In the folk tale is a smart people, is a clever people. In Ligurian tales, two basilisco. One basilisco is a San Siro, a fight with the saint, and it's in the legend. In the folk tale, in the popular register, and Joanin de Larma is a simply boy with
clever
man. It study a trap for fight for win with. But in the folk tale, but not a legendary. Legendary surge only the saint.
This is quite the same for Provence and the former county of Nice. That is to say, the saint, only the saint can fight and win against the dragon. But in the popular tales, you can find very clever people, but very simple people, craftsmen, peasants, farmers, or workers, or some very simple people, just like this. It's very much the same way to find the characters and the heroes. I would say that the originality of the fairy tales, for instance, of Liguria or southern France, Provence and Nice, it is very local. First, because there is a special identity, a local identity, a regional identity, and a regional language. I speak again of the Occitan language, which comes from the medieval ages, the Middle Ages. It was the language of the troubadours, and it has become the language of Frédéric Mistral, who was a Nobel Prize, literary Nobel Prize. So it gives a certain vision of the world, and it explains the immediate environment. And children or even grown-ups don't know today, I think, very well their own very close environment. They can see every day many things. They can't explain why they are here, what is the meaning, what is the origin of it. For instance, when I ask my pupils, why can you see on the Côte d'Azur, why can you see so many palm trees? They are incapable to explain. So they have to be taught. We have to teach them the story of the Côte d'Azur, which began in the late 19th century with the first tourists and so on and so forth. But it can see also inside a motto. For instance, the motto of Cannes, the city of Cannes, you can see a palm. And this is the same, the palm, the golden palm, which is given at the Festival du Film. And the palm refers to the legend of Saint Honorat, who killed the dragons and the snakes on the Lérins Islands. Finally, I would say that from an European point of view, it's very important to see that the local legends first can be found differently, but quite the same in other regions of Europe and of the world. But secondly, I would say, maybe first, it is very important to show that this comes from a very old source, the Latins, the Greeks, and it has got a universal message. And moreover, it is both universal and original. If you ask any child in the world today to describe a witch, every child knows the perfect Halloween witch, who has got a black hat, who is old, who has got a broom, who has got and so on and so forth. But this is a stereotype, the witch. Every region in Europe has got its own witch, and this variety is the richness of the fairy tales of Europe. It's not normalized. It is not stereotyped. It is not made by Walt Disney and the American producers. And this is very important to see that we have both in Europe, variety and universality. And it is not used as a commercial event. It is a popular one, and yet it has got its own philosophy, which is not sure to be found in the American big productions.
nasze legendy wywodzą się z bardzo dawnych czasów, że to są czasy i starożytne, ale też to jest powiązane z naszą tradycją ludową, że część bajek wywodzi się z tradycji kulturowej, która jest pisana, a część wywodzi się z tradycji oralnej, przekazywanej z pokolenia na pokolenie.
We wszystkich tych sprawach król skazał niewinnych?
Właśnie! Lecz chory król zrozumiał w końcu, czego się dopuścił. Patrzył po twarzach dworzan. Każdy, na kogo spojrzał, spuszczał wzrok. Zygmunt ze wstydu nie wiedział, gdzie z oczami uciec i w końcu spojrzał na sufit. A tam drewniane głowy patrzyły na niego z góry.
Patrzyły na niego?
Bezczelnie wpatrywały się w królewskie oblicze, jak nie ośmielił się patrzeć żaden z poddanych królestwa. W słabej głowie króla zaczęło wirować. Mieszały się twarze ludzi z rzeźbionymi głowami. Tańczyły przed nim realne przedmioty i fantastyczne zjawy. Co się dzieje naprawdę, a co jest tylko zjawą? W pewnym momencie jego oczy zatrzymały się na jednej z rzeźb. Była to głowa kobiety w białym czepcu. I patrzył, jak wbija ona w niego swoje martwe drewniane ślepia. Aż w końcu jej drewniane usta otworzyły się i rzeźba wykrzyczała:
Rex Auguste! Judica Juste! Królu Augustie! Sądź sprawiedliwie!
Słyszeliście ją? Słyszeliście?
Słyszeli?
Ja, Zachariasz Stiopius, ci to mówię. Noś na szyi w woreczku sproszkowaną ropuchę, panie, a bóle ustąpią. A i pijawkami cię obłożymy i wnet ozdrowiejesz.
Ojej.
Spośród sylulików, medyków, łasiepnych, kolibrodów i kołowoli w całej
Rzeczypospolitej?
Rzeczypospolitej. Danke. Ja mam najpotężniejsza łapa i ci te wszystkie zęby powybijam, królu.
Bajki opowiadane dzieciom przez babcie, prababcie, wyciągane gdzieś z dalekiej przeszłości. I dobrze, że znaleźli się kiedyś bracia Grimm, którzy w Niemczech zbierali baśnie, które prawdopodobnie również są baśniami nie tylko niemieckimi, ale też baśniami, które zawierają elementy europejskie z wielu stron Europy. Oni to zebrali i w tej chwili każde dziecko w Europie wie, kim jest Kopciuszek, wie, co to jest Salineczka. Potem przez Andersena, prawda, też te bajki braci Grimm również były tłumaczone jakby i pisarze tworzyli własne wersje tych bajek. Ale jeśli chodzi o wersję tą kulturową i pisaną, no to niewątpliwie jeśli chodzi o bajkę, czyli tą krótką formę, gdzie bohaterami są zwierzęta, no to ojcem tej bajki jest Ezop. I Ezop z VI wieku przed naszą erą, grecki, legendarny pisarz, bo tak naprawdę chyba nie wiadomo, czy on istniał, ale zachowało się to nazwisko. Bajki Ezopa odkryto w wieku XVIII, w wieku Oświecenia i La Fontaine tłumaczył bajki Ezopa. U nas tłumaczył bajki Ezopa Ignacy Krasicki, nie tylko, bo inni twórcy tej epoki również.
Favole di Esopo, le favole classiche, sono quelle che tutto sommato più difficilmente hanno una variazione nelle diverse lingue. Hanno semmai nelle diverse lingue, penso all'esempio del Ligure, Martin Piaggio, hanno un colore locale, cioè utilizzano degli elementi di ambiente, degli oggetti, dei contesti, magari dei riferimenti politici al contesto locale. Ma la matrice rimane universale, cioè il lupo è chi esercita la forza, l'agnello è chi è sopraffatto, la volpe è chi utilizza l'astuzia. Ecco, diciamo il canovaccio esopiano resta lo stesso e viene declinato con un colore locale. Diverso conto nei materiali della fiaba, dove più facilmente la matrice letteraria comune prende connotazioni differenti in base proprio ai diversi luoghi. Anche qui più facilmente di contesto che no, rifacendo l'esempio di Cenerentola, ci sono esempi di studi comparativi molto divertenti che ad esempio soffermano l'attenzione sulle calzature di Cenerentola. Non è la stereotipata scarpetta di cristallo di Disney, ma sono delle scarpe diverse che in Russia non potranno essere una scarpa troppo nuda, ma saranno uno stivale di pelo, e ad esempio in Sardegna, in una regione italiana, saranno una ciabatta di sughero, perché lì si produce il sughero. Nel Nord Africa saranno delle ciabatte di tessuto, saranno delle babbucce. Ecco, gli elementi le fiabe vengono raccontate adattando degli elementi di contesto che poi danno appunto la possibilità di essere comprese da chi le ascolta.
The deep philosophy of the fable is still present in the fables of Liguria or other parts of Europe or even in Africa, but every time it will be retold with special features, special tools, special characters, special names of the place in order to give a closer link, a closer light to the story. If we speak of the shoe of Cendrillon, Cinderella, the shoe will be different in the different parts of Liguria, in Provence, in Sardinia, because the way to make these shoes are different in all these places. So this can be more easily understood by people, but it remains true to the former Aesop philosophy. An old woman who lived alone, far from everyone. She didn't speak to anyone. She had got the supernatural powers, and she was representative of the evil because she had a contract with the devil. But she has evolved, and in southern France, the witch is a part of the community. Everyone knows her. It's a woman of the village. It's a woman of the city. And she can do either the good, but she can be harmful too. So she is feared, but she is not supernatural. She is a woman, slightly different, but she is known. She is not a supernatural character, just like the dragon or the saint. And this richness is the fact that she is part of the community, and she is not stereotyped as very, very good and very nice, or very, very bad and very dark.